A few years ago, I got the opportunity to volunteer as a teacher in a remote village in India. During that time, I was once invited for a dinner at one of my students' home. When I entered the kitchen to see how she was preparing me a delicious meal, I saw this. She was engulfed in thick smoke emanating from a traditional firewood cook stove. She was coughing a lot. When I inquired her why she was not using the gas stove issued by the government, she told how expensive it was to use it and how difficult it was to even access the gas. When I sat down for dinner, the student asked me, "Hey, is there even a way to help prevent this? Oh, why this stove emit so much smoke?" Initially, I was thinking to give an answer myself, but then I thought to probe him further so that he could think of a solution for himself. I just wanted to try this. The next day, something amazing happened. This student, along with his friend, came up with an idea of a stove that could be made with the materials around him, which could filter the soot from the smoke. Along with the blacksmith, he built this, and it actually worked. They even made tea for me with that. This design of his became a hit in the village uh, in a few days because it solved the village's most pressing issue. The parents who were proud of their child's innovation took it to the village gatherings where more people wanted to buy it. The then 14-year-old then encouraged his mother and her friends to start a local production unit. This unit has sold more than 600 units of solar. This was not just one case. Once a lineman came to this production unit to install electricity meter, and out of sheer kindness and empathy for this man, they built this. It was a simple pole climber to help this man install the lights. One became two, two became four, and this became a social transformation. More and more children wanted to be part of this movement. This magic happened because the children knew exactly what was their context, what the village needed, what resources they had, what will work and what won't. With generous contribution from friends and some grant money, a children run makerspace was installed. From then on, these children did not just make ideas but actually fabricated real life solutions. And these solutions were actually sold in the markets. In this in this process, I began wondering what if children could be engaged with professional design practices, and why should these practices generally be restricted only to design professionals? What if these children can use the techniques such as Scrum and and well uh, uh, reflective learning, and they did it. What if these children become active participants in the community and become change makers themselves? And design professionals use processes such as this to create solutions. But then they are still entangled with their own biases and mental conditioning of the needs of the users. This makes their products fail because they just don't adhere to the context. To tackle this, recently participated design methods have been developed, but then still they engage the end users only in the initial ideation or in the final testing phase. But what if, with the right tools and processes, children can be engaged in the whole design process? This led me to design a school-based program where children are enabled to solve local problems through design thinking, integrating the concepts they learn at school. I imagine a global network of design hubs where Children lead the forefront of design and innovation themselves. Though it might seem like a far-fetched vision, I believe that it is something worth pursuing from now on. Thank you.